Hello, everybody. Glad you're here. Welcome to our Thursday night Leadership Academy. Tonight is actually going to be a different format. It's going to be a special presentation for the upcoming wonderful holiday we're going to have, and it's a prosperity segment. So hold on to your hats because it's going to be amazing. So if you have not already gone into the chat, please get into the chat. Tell us who you are and where you're from. We really would love to hear from you. And if you're a guest this evening, I want to let you know that this is the perfect place to be tonight because you're not only going to hear from two amazing speakers, but you're going to get a chance to peek in and see really what this amazing company, Rain International, is all about. So without further ado, I would like to welcome a good friend of mine, Dale Goebel. Take it away, Dale.
Mute. Okay, unmuted. Can you hear me now? Okay, you can hear me. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Debbie. Guys, I'm going to talk about a little thing they called seed source nutrition. And we're going to get around to just one product, but I want to talk about it all in kind of a big bubble for just a moment. Seed source nutrition. It's a breakthrough that's been hidden in plain sight. Guys, what do they mean by hidden in plain sight? Most people just never really think about it. They eat the juice, they drink the juices, they take the dried out things, they take the shakes, they all these other things, but we go and buy things. We buy a watermelon, eat the watermelon, we spit the seed out. Guess what? Those little things called a seed are what grow into big trees, grow into big plants. You know, I'll plant a garden every year. And a lot of times I really don't think about it. Now I've gotten to the point where I keep my seeds so I can replant them. But the big thing being looked over, seed sourced nutrition. It is truly the breakthrough hidden in plain sight. And that is what Rain International has done. They have figured out that all the nutrients are found in that seed. So you're getting 20 to 30 times more potency, gram for gram, in nutrition out of a seed other than just eating the fruit or the vegetable or the juice or the oil. So guys, there's so much more in it. And so I want to go up to the next slide. And this next slide just kind of shows the package. And you wonder sometimes, am I just talking about it or do I drink it? Yes, I drink it. It's right here. I've got that right there. I've got my box of it right here. I keep it around at all times because I really think this little 1 ounce shot of green core is its name. It is the most undervalued, underrated product there is around because it is so powerful. It's kind of like getting about 8 shakes, 9 shakes in a single serving, a little 1 ounce shot. Boom. It is literally the ultimate greens blend that's going to detoxify your body. It's going to nourish your body. It's going to protect your body. And you know, when we talk about it, how's it going to nourish our body? Because like I said a moment ago, one little 1 ounce shot is equal to about 8 or 9 servings of fruits and vegetables all in one. So for that individual who just doesn't really like eating vegetables, guess what? It's a real quick shake it up, boom, done. You've got multiple servings of vegetables right there. And guys, our bodies need that. Our kidneys, our liver, our guts, we need those vegetables. We need those different things that go in there. You know, and what do we need? Milk thistle. Guys, if you haven't ever heard about milk thistle before, go look it up. It's phenomenal for your liver. It is one of the best things you can take for your liver. Kale, we all know that's a superfood. Spirulina, once again, a great superfood. A greens, really good for your innards. Wheatgrass, we've all heard about wheatgrass. Guys, look these ingredients up. But you know, we don't talk about a lot of the other ingredients, and I'm not going to go into real detail, but you've got spirulina, dandelion, aloe vera, cranberry seed, chlorophyll, and black cumin all in this product also. And so what does all that together do? It just completely detoxifies your body. it gives your body a natural detoxification with all types of nutrients. And so you're getting a great detoxification in your body. And what's that protecting you from? It's protecting you from the environmental toxins. What are environmental toxins? Okay, we see them now talking these days about spraying things in the air. I'm not going to go there, but we never know. But you know, where I live down here south of Houston, we've got the largest conglomeration of chemical plants in the world right here within 10 miles of me. I know our air down here is bad. So there's all types of environmental toxins I breathe in each day. But a lot of times we don't think about some of the other environmental toxins we take in. Your shampoos, your creams, the drinks we drink, the foods we drink that haven't been washed with the chemicals that are on them. There's just all kinds. Our body is being flooded with environmental toxins that we don't even know about and we don't even realize. So core is going to provide some essential vitamins and minerals to help build your body, to help flush out those environmental toxins. And so with that, and when you start doing that, it helps maintain a healthy cholesterol levels also, but it helps maintain a healthy running body. You know, your liver is kind of like the filter on your car. If you don't clean it every once in a while, the car is not going to run real well. And that's what we're getting into. We're getting into giving our body something that cleanses out that stuff. So if your liver and kidneys are getting clogged up, you're not going to function real well. We change oil in our cars all the time. You got to do something about the filter in your body, and that's your liver. So going into talking about helping maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Guys, you got to flush some of the stuff out. Keep your cholesterol levels good. Next, supports immunity. We know when our immune system is strong, our bodies are stronger. And there's a lot going on. This is the summertime. Everybody's out there getting hot. You're getting depleted. You need your immune system to be strong. And this gives you, between the different algae and the milk thistle and the dandelion and the black cumin, guys, look those things up because you're going to find out how many of those things have resources for your body from nature. Nature gives us the things we need. We just have to take them. And a lot of people just don't do that. So you want to support your immunity. Manage your inflammation. Guys, black cumin seed is phenomenal for managing inflammation. Look it up. Once again, I tell you to go look these things up because I could talk about them for hours on each ingredient. There's companies who have made their entire program on one or two of these ingredients, and we've got 10 of them thrown in one package that we know those 10 ingredients synergistically work together, and they do some phenomenal things. But there's some things you need to go look up so that you can find out the truth on them, and you'll find out and you'll be amazed. So where do we get our information from? Where can you get your information from? You can go look it up. Or we've got resources right here with Rain International that give cut sheets on all the different products. We've got an amazing little magazine you're going to see up there called Vitality. I love that magazine. We put it out everywhere. I've got people that get it right and left. It's an amazing little magazine. We've got a second edition coming out pretty quick, but we've also got cut sheets on our Bright, our Core, our Pure, our Bend, our Vibrate, our Renew, our Soul Red, our Bend. Guys, we got plenty to choose from, but we're only talking about one of them tonight, the Core, that greens product. Check it out. It's an amazing product. I love it. I use it. I endorse it. I encourage you to go try it out. So really what it is seeds. It's nutrition hidden in plain sight. So guys, you want to know more, get back with the person that invited you. They'll let you know more about it. Get you some, try it, you'll love it. Anyway, thank y'all. I am Rain. Debbie, back to you.
Sorry about that. Oh, well. Okay, so I have a great surprise for you. We have Randy Gage here tonight, and he is going to give you prosperity like you've never heard. This is a special presentation tonight, and there's not a lot to say except this man is amazing. Take it away, Randy.
Hey, I want you to put yourself in this scenario. The evil empire the emperor has his sights set upon Earth. The Death Star is orbiting Earth. They have tracked in, it's locked in, they've initiated the fire sequence. You alone are the defender of humanity, fighting the forces of evil. You're standing on the surface of the planet, looking up at the Death Star, which is so big you can see it in the sky, and all you have to defend the planet is a Glock pistol. How do you think that scenario is going to end up? Hey guys, I really want to do something unique for this training academy this time around because I want to talk about the importance of a healthy, prosperous mindset to grow your RAIN business. And then how do you get it? Because here's what I know about you, what I know about each and every one of you watching. Even if we've never met on person, and this is the first time you're watching the Leadership Academy, you know what I know about you? I know you're weird. I know you're different. I know your family doesn't understand you. I know even your friends don't understand you because you're an entrepreneur. You think differently. Entrepreneurs are forced to seek possibilities. Most people, they look at challenges, they look at obstacles, and they say, oh, well, I would love to do ABC, but I can't because of this challenge or this obstacle. What entrepreneurs do is we say, hey, here's a problem. If I'm willing to be one of the people who help solve the problem, there's a great opportunity there. Here's what else I know about you, because this is true of every entrepreneur, and particularly RAIN Associates. Because RAIN Associates, we're unique entrepreneurs in the sense we don't have to invest millions of dollars. We don't have to hire a bunch of employees. We have a corporate support team that handles logistics and operations and product research and development and taxes and all of that kind of stuff. But you're still an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs are vulnerable. And let me tell you what I think the two biggest threats that you're most vulnerable to as a RAIN associate, because I think they're the two biggest threats that I'm vulnerable as a RAIN associate and any RAIN associate. Number one is your self-confidence, and number two is your energy. So let's go back to the Death Star analogy. What does that analogy stand for when I talk about the Death Star locking in, initiating the firing sequence? I'm trying to demonstrate the odds of you versus the magnitude of the forces that are trying to keep you sick, broke, powerless, to destroy your self-confidence, to destroy your energy. It's the matrix. We're all living in a matrix, but it's not the matrix that we saw with Neo in the movie. You know what I think the matrix is in the world today? Social media platforms, because they need to keep you polarized, angry, and afraid. Big pharma, because they need to keep you sick enough to be dependent on their thing. Not so sick you die, not so healthy that you don't need their drugs, sick enough that you need the drugs on an ongoing basis. The fake food industry. What's the fake food industry? All those processed foods, those fast food chains. Go into your pantry, and if you got a hopefully you don't, but if you do have a box of cereal in your house that your kids might eat, go read the label and see when that's good for. What's the expiration date? How many years ahead is it, right? That's fake food, right? Real food is fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, right? And then the vegans and the meat eaters can argue about the sources of protein, but that's real food, right? Everything else is fake food, manufactured stuff. The fake food industry needs you to be addictive. That's why there's all that sugar in everything, in ketchup, in spaghetti sauce, in frozen peas. You can almost buy nothing in a supermarket today that doesn't have sugar in it. Why? Because sugar feeds the bad bacteria in your gut, makes you crave more. Yeast, what does yeast do? It feeds the bad bacteria in your stomach, makes you crave more. Why do nacho flavored tortilla chips taste better than celery? Because they've been genetically engineered to taste better and to create an addiction. So we know what the whole fake food, fast food industry. We got marketers, all those people who are taking all those ads on TV and social media, trying to sell you stuff that you don't need, trying to make you feel less than, so you desperately will buy one of their products trying to get more. Governments, they're part of the matrix. You know what governments need? They need you to be needy. They need you to need them. You know what the scariest thing to any government is? A happy, healthy, wealthy individual who doesn't need anything from the government. Even organized religion, right? And I'm not here to attack anyone's faith. I'm celebrate that you found a faith, whatever it may be, and I love that for you. But I'm talking about how organized religion has hijacked the true core message of religion. And they, like governments, they need you to be needy. They need you in the church, the temple, the mosque, the synagogue, praying for a new job, praying for a cure, praying for this. It benefits them when you need them. And of course, the entire financial system, the credit card companies, the banks, the financial planning services, all them, because they're the ones who they created the money game, and they know the rules. You and I don't know the rules, and they change the rules at will, at random, to keep you impoverished, to keep you needing them, to keep you and me as worker cogs in the collective. So now, before you think I got some crazy conspiracy theory and I'm going to run into my bunker and get below, no, I'm just saying this is the way the world works. These people have vested interest in destroying your self-conscious, your self-confidence, and destroying your energy. And a lot of you probably know Gary Vee. He's a mega influencer on social media. And I would have a big debate with Gary, right? Because Gary says, hey, social media isn't the culprit here. It was always like this. There was always schoolyard bullies. There was always angst-ridden teenagers in high school who wanted to fit in and didn't have the right friend group. And social media just exposes what was already there before. So stop blaming social media. Well, I would argue with him to the death on this, because no, it's not the way it was before. Yes, when I grew up, I was one of those kids who didn't know how to fit in school. And yes, there were schoolyard bullies and everything. But you know what? I didn't have millions of people on TikTok or Facebook and Instagram who would attack me. I didn't have companies like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, who would spend literally trillions of dollars trying to brainwash me, trying to addict me, trying to make me feel less than, trying to get me angry, trying to get me fearful. The greatest scientific minds of our generation, they're not working on how to cure the next disease. You know what they're working on? They're working on tracking your eyeballs, putting the headsets on, putting you in focus groups in lab and running advertisements and tracking your eye movement and your heart rate and your breathing cadence and how you react to everything. They're spending trillions of dollars on the brightest psychiatrists and psychologists to see how do we manipulate people to act in a way that benefits our little sliver of the matrix. They spend trillions of dollars hiring these experts, developing these technology, and now using artificial intelligence to create algorithms that, oh my God, my phone just beeped. Who? Oh my God, my ex just put a post on Instagram. Let me see what she's saying. Maybe she's talking about me. Oh my God, look at, here's a news alert from the cable news company. Oh my, what? They're just playing us like puppets, right? So it's not the same it was. The world is a very dangerous, different, difficult, complex place, moving much quicker than it ever has been. And it's more necessary than ever for us to be critical thinkers. It's more necessary than ever for us to become entrepreneurs. It's more necessary than ever for us to take responsibility for our own success. But you're just that guy or gal down there on the planet holding a pistol against the Death Star, because all of these forces are designed to help you lose your confidence, lose your energy. And what happens then? You stop building rain, you give up on your dreams, you become a worker drone in the collective. You become one of those millions of people who say, oh yeah, network marketing doesn't work. I tried that 15 years ago. I joined ABC company and I bought it and it didn't work. And my uncle told me about it. He was in Herbalife 20 years ago and he said this, or, you know, my cousin Pookie was in Amway or Shackley back in the 70s. And my friends, you got to join the Rebel Alliance. Rebellions are built on hope. Andor, we learned that from Cassian and Andor, right? Rebellions are built on hope. Rain International is built on hope. Your business with Rain is built on hope. So I want to talk about how you join the Rebel Alliance, how you take back your Rain dream, and then how you protect your mindset, your mental health, your physical health, your energy, and keep your confidence. So I've got seven steps to maintain a prosperous energy and mindset. Let me see how I'm doing time-wise. All right. So, number one, upgrade your fuel source. Hopefully you already got some great ideas on this from that incredible product training segment. But here's what I want you to remember. Today's diet equals tomorrow's productivity. Your productivity today was already predetermined by what you ate and drank yesterday. Soul and Soul Red. Every person on earth needs that every day to lower the inflammation. Because with all of this stress, with all these environmental factors, with all the pollution, virtually everybody is inflamed. And Soul and Red lower the inflammation, which allow your body to do everything better. All health begins in the colon, right? Every person on earth needs a couple pure sachets every day. Get your gut healthy. And then core and renew. For it's not just your gut, but your blood. Clean blood, clean gut equals health energy, vitality. Form. You need protein. Humans need protein. And by the way, Form is vegan, like all the Rain products, it's vegan. So it's so bioavailable, pure, clean protein. And do you know, I got to tell you, I'm in the best health of my life right now. And I'm at the perfect weight I haven't been at in 15 years. And two big changes I did. Number one, I started doing a third or fourth solar red. In other words, I took one of each in the morning. Now I take one or two more in the evening to lower my inflammation even more, because that allows your body to burn fat better and build muscle better. And I make sure to get at least 20 grams of protein within an hour of waking up, based on what I read in the 4-Hour Body by Tim Ferriss. So on our form, our protein form is amazing. Beet, which of course I have in here with my sachets, and Bright, because you need the mental clarity. You need the ability to question the premise, critical thinking. And then just overall clean eating, drinking. I know a bunch of you. You're drinking 6 or 8 Coke Zeros a day or Diet Pepsis a day. That ain't going to cut it. You're not going to get the results you want. Alcohol. If you're taking alcohol of any kind, I'm telling you, there's bad calories, and then there's really, really bad dead calories. Sound like even enriched flour, like white bread, white pasta. It not only has little nutrients, it actually leaches some of the other good nutrients that are already in your body. It leaches out of your body. So you want to have high energy, mental clarity, positive mindset. You want to go out in the world with prosperity consciousness, upgrade your fuel source. Number 2, daily exercise. I'm so busy, Randy, I don't have, do you know something? The higher your level of stress is, the more you need to exercise. Because you know what exercise does? One of the biggest benefits, beyond all the cardiovascular and everything, biggest benefit is exercise lowers stress. You think more clear, and you have more energy. Number 3, I'm going to say increase time with your support group. Now, some of you are going to say, well, what is my support group? Well, your support group is your sponsor, the Rain Associates Facebook group, our team group, the Team 300 Facebook group, and then leadership academies like this, and Be the Breakthrough presentations. Every week, that's 2 support groups where you get to be on, where all those other people are on Twitter, X now, talking about how the polarizing and how bad the other side is and demonizing everybody. And you get twice a week to be with positive Rain people who are building their dreams. It's a cliche. You hear me say it a million times. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes the meeting needs you. Sometimes you need the meeting. Leadership Academy, Be the Breakthrough every week. Number 4, kill distractions. Your group's going, hey, I just saw Facebook Live. There's another company there, have a product. Focus. Hey, I just saw a thing. There's another company. They pay a 0.25% more on the 4th level of the matching bonus. Hey, when is your next presentation you can get a candidate in front of? That's the only way to respond. Every time there's a distraction, kill the distraction, get people going back in their business. Number 5 is going to irritate some of you. Get treatment for your smartphone addiction. And for 99% of you, you have a smartphone addiction. You take it to the bathroom, you read it while you're driving, you can't leave the house without it, you take it to opera, you take it to the ballet, you take it to church, you pick up your phone when you're having dinner with your loved ones. You cannot survive without it. That's an addiction. It's distracting you, it's creating confused, jumbled thinking, It kills your ability to focus, to be productive. And it's manipulating you with mind viruses all the time you're looking at it. So do what I did. Take the social media apps off your phone. If you know, like I keep a Facebook account and stuff like that because you need to have it for business. Well, I don't have them on my phone. I have to go to my laptop and check them so I can do it once a day. And I'm a social media user, not a consumer. So I go 15 minutes, check the thing, and then wherever I go with my phone, I don't have them. Power down your phone. You're going to the church service, turn it off for an hour. The world is not going to end. And if it is ending, your phone being on isn't going to save you. Have a device-free day. I like to take Sundays. Sometimes Sundays I don't even turn on my phone the whole day. Most important prosperity secret I can give you is charge your phone at night in a separate room from where you sleep. Absolute, and this is physically and mentally. There's so much research to show the blue light screen of a phone when you're reading that before, how it disrupts your sleep for the entire night. And if the last thing you're doing is putting some post on Instagram before you go to sleep, at least an hour before bedtime, power down your phone and put it in a room you do not sleep. Number 6, now we're getting down and dirty. Identify and kill any emotional rewards you're getting for negative situations. Let me go really deep, share something with you. I faced so many health challenges for so many years. You know why it was? It took me 3 years of therapy to figure it out. But I was such an emotional cripple, and I couldn't allow anyone to love me because I didn't love myself. In fact, I hated myself. And so I couldn't accept love. So in its place, I wanted attention. So I kept manifesting one health condition after another to get attention because that's what I perceived or could conceive as love. I was getting an emotional payoff. Here's a question to ask yourself. If you keep seeing a pattern where you say you don't want this negative thing, I don't want another negative relationship, but here's number 7 in a row, or here's my 5th health challenge in 5 years, or here's my 6th whatever in 6 years. Ask yourself this question. What am I doing to contribute to the situation that I say I don't want? What am I doing to contribute to the situation I say I don't want? And finally, number 7, increase your self-development time. Increase your daily self-development time. Be mindful, particularly when you wake up. The last thing you want to do is start your day reading news alerts that came in overnight and all the snarky posts on social media. Please, I'm begging you, start your day with something positive, a positive webcast, a positive YouTube video, a great book, meditation, prayer, spiritual holy book, something that speaks to your highest version of yourself, not your lowest version of yourself. Biggest turnaround in my life came when I adopted daily self-development. Thanks to this business. I never even knew it existed before I got in this business. But I can tell you this, I don't answer the door, I don't answer the phone, I don't leave my house until I have my prosperity consciousness vibrating up here. And you know what happens when I go out of the house, when I go out in the world, even online, when I go out into the online world and my prosperity consciousness is vibrating up here, the same thing will happen when your prosperity consciousness is vibrating up there. You will attract people and circumstances who are vibrating at that same level of prosperity consciousness. And it will counteract all of the poverty consciousness that the matrix, that the world is trying to program you with. So, before I go, one final reminder. The two most important things for you to grow your dreams with rain, to protect vigilantly your self-confidence and your energy. Please do that, and together we will make a difference and we will bring the rain. Love you guys. Peace.
Wow. That's all I can say. That was amazing. I love it, Randy. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Well, I want to let you know that in closing, this was a special event, as you can see. And I want to let you know that you might be thinking, why Rain International and why now? Well, I'm going to let you know that Rain International, why now, is because Rain International is the #1 seed source nutritional supplement in the world. We are it, and we're proud of it. And positioning and timing is everything in this company. You can literally lose thousands of dollars if you wait. So don't wait. Get back to the person that brought you, or I should say invited you, and get all your questions answered. And there's things for you to read, things for you to watch. We have videos, we have informational books, tons of stuff you could Google on, your phone and whatever about this amazing company. And I just want to let you know that we enjoyed having you here tonight, this very special event. And I just want to say have a fabulous, fabulous July 4th weekend. Take care, be well, and and just have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Bye now.
Great job, Debbie. See you next week.
Boy, did I mess up a lot.
No, you didn't. It was great.
It was.